5 common habits that destroy your confidence. Hi everybody, this is Jane here from Authentic Energy, your body confidence builder. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I'm here to give you the best tips on body confidence building and personal transformation. Okay, so we have been talking a lot about how to build confidence, how to build body confidence. What about the things that actually destroy our confidence? So there are 5 things that a lot of us do on day-to-day basis we're not even aware of. What are the 5 things that we have to watch out and change right away so that we can actually continue to build our confidence? Okay, common habit number 1. You care too much about what other people think. It's what we call the fear of judgment. What if this person thinks I'm too fat? What if this person thinks I'm not qualified enough? What if my mom thinks, what the hell am I doing here? Right? We care too much about what other people think. The minute that we give attention to all this imagined fear, I call it the imagined fear, we're actually moving the energy away from ourselves. We're actually creating limitation for ourselves. And can you imagine, when we're all ready to do something and then suddenly a thought pops into our head and we're like, oh, what if that person thinks I'm to this? Oh my God, what would they say about me? Oh my God, can you imagine suddenly all your confidence, all your motivation will start to get squashed down. So don't give attention to the imagined fear of what will other people say. Here's the truth. People will talk anyway. While you're watching this video, there might be people talking about you already. How can you control that? We cannot control what other people talk. We cannot control what other people say about ourselves. But what we can control is what we are doing, what actions we're taking. So every day we're taking the best actions we can to achieve our goals, to achieve our dreams. Then, day by day, the more we do it, the more we repeat, the more confident we become. Common habit number 2, do not criticize yourself, okay? We often criticize ourselves too much. Self-judgment, right? And this self-criticism comes in so many different shapes and forms. And sometimes when we're doing it, we're not even aware of it. I'll give you examples, right? Oh, Jane, you did it again. I told you not to do it. You always make the same mistake. You're so stupid. You're so dumb. Blah, blah, blah. Never gonna do it again. Can you hear that? When you actually give yourself the criticism talk, that this really beat yourself down, and this really beat your confidence down. And now you're probably wondering, what should I do instead? Try this. Give yourself, give yourself just a quick few seconds of, constructive criticism. Okay, criticize yourself from the place of love, from the place of kindness, and from the place of improvement, instead of criticizing yourself for the sake of just criticizing yourself, right? For example, if you made a mistake at work, right, instead of telling yourself how stupid you are and everything, tell yourself that, okay, I recognize the mistake I made, and how can I resolve this? How can I do better next time so I don't make the same mistake? How can I become better tomorrow? How can I become better in the next project? Right? So firstly, you recognize your mistake and then you snap yourself out of it. Don't stay in the mistake, in that negative vibration for too long, and just tell yourself, okay, now the other side of the criticism is compliment. Okay, did I do something good this time? Right? And give yourself a pat on the shoulder. You did well in here, although there's some flaws here, some mistakes you made, but hey, no problems. You try your best. How can we make it better next time? So always give yourself that how can you make it better talk. Be your own best coach instead of be your own worst critic. Number 3, okay, you have a hard time receiving compliments. Oh my God. Well, it depends on what culture you're from, because for a lot of cultures, especially in the Asian cultures, growing up, we were conditioned not to receive compliments. Or when we get compliments, the way we got educated was not to respond in a thank you way. the way we were brought up is to respond to compliments in a kind of like in a denial fashion. Like, no, 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 no. If someone says, hey, you're beautiful, and the way we're taught is, don't say, yes, I am beautiful. Don't accept it. Deny it, right? So you'll be like, the common reaction will be, no, 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 I'm not beautiful. I'm too ugly. I still got like to work on my belly fat or something like that. You are beautiful. No, 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 I'm not beautiful. You are beautiful. So the common way is to reject and deny. Okay, I know a lot of you guys probably still practice the same, that, doesn't matter what culture you're from, due to maybe past conditioning, childhood, environment, and I don't know, different social circumstances, that you're having a hard time accepting compliments. Whenever someone gives you a compliment, you either think that it's fake, or you don't feel confident enough to accept it because you think that they're not talking about you. Like, who they see, the good thing that they see in you is not really who you are, and you don't believe it, simply put, right? So now I want all of you guys to start accepting compliments. Whatever it is, big compliments, small compliments, accept them, embrace them, and say thank you to the person that gives you the compliment. And accept it with full joy and love, and believe it. Because sometimes, like back to my last point, we're our worst critic, right? We don't see the good things about ourselves a lot of times. When other people see good things in you, wow, take it as a confidence booster, okay? Don't see it as a, like another self-doubt booster. See it as your body, your self-confidence booster, okay? And embrace it and go, yes, I think I am gorgeous. Okay, awesome. I think I am amazing, okay? So embrace the compliments and accept your compliments. Habit number 4. You don't trust yourself. You don't believe yourself. And this is actually very similar to my last point. When someone gives you a compliment, you don't really believe it. So you deny it, you reject it. But now, here's something. Maybe on a daily basis, there are a lot of things that you want to accomplish. You make a lot of plans for yourself, but you don't go and take the action. And that really comes from the fact that, you don't actually trust that you can do it, and you don't believe that you have the ability to do it. So here's something I want you guys to do. Whenever you find yourself doubting yourself, especially doubting your ability, doubting your skills, your knowledge, or whatever it is that you're doing, right? Stop it. Snap yourself out of it by chanting a personal mantra. Okay, right? I know a lot of my friends and also my students do that, and even myself sometimes, I do it as well, right? And we're all humans. But the thing is, how quickly can you catch yourself when you are self-doubting, when you don't trust yourself, when you don't believe yourself? Hence, there's no actions taken. All right, so I want you guys to practice to catch yourself whenever you have the self-doubt, and then snap yourself out of it. You can give yourself a very strong and simple personal mantra. For example, I see my beautiful self now. I am Jane. For example, excuse my swearing on camera, but that's how I get myself out of this self-doubt situation. I give myself that strong, powerful, uplifting empowerment mantra. I see my beautiful self now. I know I can do it. So boom. So you have to come up with your own personal mantra that works well for you. A lot of times, if I give you one, this may not resonate with you. So the personal mantra definitely 100% has to come from you. Okay, so if you guys want more ideas on personal mantra, feel free to reach out to me, and I can kind of help you guys think of some really powerful mantras. Oh, actually, click the link above. I actually have made a couple of affirmation videos on confidence building and self-love building, so you can check them out and get some ideas, and even just listen to them to help you build up strong personal belief and self-belief. Common habit number 5, the last one. This one is actually very, 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 how should I say it? Oh my God, very, very common, and I cannot stress enough, right? Like, I gotta use all my 5 fingers to tell you guys this number 5 habit is just so confidence and soul destroying. Um, well, I don't know how many of you guys actually growing up have been training yourself to to bite your tongue, to basically hold your own opinion, don't voice up, just keep it to yourself, whatever circumstances, just don't speak up because, if you speak up, oh my God, people might judge you. If you speak up, people might actually, reject you or whatever reaction that you may receive that could put your life in danger. That's what you think. But the thing is, the more you hold your tongue, the more you hold back, the more you're losing yourself, the more you don't know how to be your authentic self. And this is when we actually lose our confidence because we no longer have the confidence to express ourselves. So this is number 5 I want to share with you guys. I really, really feel passionate about this. Growing up in China, I was one of those odd kids who couldn't really bite the tongue. I was very bubbly, and I always had a lot to talk about in class. So as a result, the teacher really hated me because they want quiet kids, right? They want everybody to be obedient and quiet. And then, suddenly you have this girl who's always so like talkative and always wants to put her hand up. Oh my God, the teachers were so challenged. They had to put me in a special corner to like shut me up. But anyway, so I still, I went through a period of time where I learned how to just be quiet and not to put my hand up and not to express my opinions and my words. And that was very difficult. But anyways, I know a lot of people as adults still do the same. Whenever there's a situation which requires your, sharing of your opinions and express yourself, your beliefs and your opinion, you just don't bother doing it, or you have already programmed yourself not to speak up, right? So, and a very simple situation would be, if someone asks you to do something, and even if you don't want to do it, you still say yes. So you have, a difficult time saying no to people. That also has a lot to do with the fact that you're struggling to express yourself. So the more you do it, the more your confidence gets destroyed. So I know this one is hard, but you can start to practice. Start to practice voicing up your opinions. Start to practice how to express yourself. Okay, so you can do simple things like, have a simple conversation and just share with people, like what you really think about a particular story, a movie, or a situation. Share simple things. Express your opinions, express yourself, who you really are, what is your story. I can make another episode about that, right? If there's enough demands for that, if a lot of you guys also want to learn how to express yourself, how to voice up your opinion, like confidently, it's nobody's business, I can make another episode about this. But today, I just want all of you guys to keep in mind that these are the 5 habits, the common habits that you and me and everybody does that actually destroy confidence. Okay, and the more you do it, the less your confidence becomes, right? So that's not what we're trying to do here. Okay, so let me summarize what we just talked about today. 5 common habits that destroy your confidence. Number 1, okay, okay, so number 1, you care too much about what other people think about you. And number 2, self-criticism. And number 3, you have a hard time receiving compliments. Number 4, you don't trust yourself. And number 5, you cannot express yourself. You cannot truly express yourself. So take a look at these 5 habits and see how many of these that you're doing on a daily basis or very frequently. And let's destroy these 5 habits one by one so that we don't destroy our confidence. So I hope all of you guys have learned something from today's episode. If you enjoy episodes like this where I talk about mindset training, personal development, please write more personal development in a comment below, and I will make more videos based on similar topics. And if you enjoy this, make sure you tune in every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I'm here to give you tips on confidence building, confident life building, and mindset training. Okay, and lastly, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell above, because I am committed to helping all of you guys to build that confident body and build that confident life. Okay, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next Tuesday.